Grim here with part 2 of the Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous playthrough. Now, I should clarify a few things. I meant to mention this in the first video, but might as well say it now. So these recording sessions are done pretty much back to back. So any feedback that I get in the comments, I will not be able to actually do those in real time, whatever they might be. And that's partly because I want to avoid spoilers for the most part, and me putting out one video and then immediately getting comments like, oh, this happened here. It's like, oh, thanks so much for doing that. So doing this saves me some issues with the spoilers. And I should also mention that I am not playing a min-maxed build by any means. I'm just playing a fun build that's just kind of RP related for the Blood Kineticist. Blood Kineticist seems good, but if it was up to me, I'd like put points into Thug or whatever else to actually be able to, I don't know, intimidate people, and at that point I might as well just do a normal Kineticist or just go Monk or whatever else. So anyway, I just want to clarify those two things real quick because I forgot to mention those last time. And what am I doing? I have to head down south, I guess, because this guy, it says use this tent, but we can't use this tent. So there must be like another tent somewhere.
As it should be.
I'm also going to try and read some lines, but I will fumble a few things, so if it's annoying, I'll just skip it. Finally someone from the surface? Elderly man, my name is, yeah, See, I'm just reading right through it. Your name tells me nothing. This guy's like a wealthy person from the city. How did he end up here? Like everyone else down here, I went through the accursed beetle cleaving the ground. Whatever. Okay. So he wants to go back to the surface, huh? We can try this. Hey, we succeeded. By how much? Just barely. 2,000 this early is really good. I'm not going to take the money first, even though I'm an evil character. I should also talk about that. So let's go ahead. Alright, so that's a quest to come up later, I guess. So even though my character is considered evil, that does not mean I'm going to make stupid decisions. Like, I'm not going to be the type of person who's like, I'm just going to burn down this thing just because. That makes no sense. I'm evil to my enemies, I guess. And I'm not really loyal to allies, but I'm not going to be a dick to them. So I'm not just going to immediately backstab everyone around me like the weird, chaotic evil person. That makes no sense for me. I wouldn't call myself lawful evil, that's why I didn't select it. I'm not going to be like the Hell Knights where it's like the law is the law and Judge Dredd style or anything like that. Anyway, if any evil choices come up where it's the option of like slaughtering people just cause, I'm not going to select it. I have no reason to. Not unless it's like super plot heavy. So that might piss off a few of the companions, or I don't know. We'll have to see what happens then. So she was spying on you? Yeah, one thing about that, I know about Pathfinder lore and Dungeons and Dragons lore. It seems like a lot of the wealthy individuals, like merchants and stuff, are all tied to cultist activities. Usually with eldritch gods and such. It's like they used the demonic powers to get ahead and assassinated people in their way, so it would make sense for them to all be tied to a cult. There's one setting, it's on an island somewhere, I can't remember, but pretty much the entire nobility cast was part of the cultist activity on that island. That's a little metagaming though, since I'm bringing in outside information. It's a really weird location, isn't it? You'd think the gases would kill him at this point, from being underground so long. Oh, yeah, she's got her wife over there. Cool. Okay. So we have to go meet up with her wife, I guess. Wherever she might be. What you got? Oh, you're a trader. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and trade, and I should go ahead and check my clock to make sure I don't go over. The episodes would be about an hour long each, so I don't want to mess that up. Oh boy, I don't have that much to sell, do I? You know what? I was picking up a bunch of stuff for absolutely no reason. I don't need any of these weapons, I think. I don't really need any of them, it's just going to slow me down. So the way I like to do the weights, like this coat right here, this padded armor, this was a horrible item to pick up because it weighs 10 and it only sells for 1. And my character's not strong enough to just pick up literally everything. So we're going to try and avoid stuff like that in the future. I was just pretty much grabbing as much as I could. Okay, I guess all that's for crafting. Okay. Cool. Go ahead and sort that. I'll keep the wand even though I don't really plan on using it anytime soon. Go ahead and deal with that. What do you have over here? Some expensive armor. And if I would have taken the money up front, I probably would have been able to buy some of this stuff, but it's not really worth it. Okay, that's limited ammo. So cold iron actually might be a really good enchantment for dealing with stuff in this, because it does extra damage to Fae and demons. I'll have to keep that in mind. Mutated fish. Okay, so I guess we have to have this purification solvent if we want to, like, eat stuff in the wild. That's a weird step, but whatever. Thick pads, what does that do? Huh. Sorry, what? Whenever an enemy confirms a crit hit against the wearer of a +1 padded armor, they must pass a fortune save or become unable to attack with their weapon for 1 round. That's really interesting. Huh. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for that. I don't think I'll be able to buy it anytime soon, but that's really interesting. Now granted, I probably won't actually be able to use it on a lot of characters, but if it's a way to stun someone, I don't know. I'd have to actually get hit with a crit, and I don't really want that. Because usually a crit equals death, so. Hey there, how you doing? Oh, she's gone, huh? You told... Okay, so this is a penalty, I guess. So because I showed the light, she's gone. That's why it's, like, hovering over this with that. Told the truth during that, so I wonder if I would have lied if he would have left and she would have stayed. I'm not really gonna stress it, to be honest. Like, if she's gone, like the Kingmaker style, where they eventually come back, then it's not that big of a deal. If she's gone, then, hey, no more spider warning. Yeah, that's the type of guy he is. It's not the only way to the surface. Now, see, here's a good example of why I would use evil. So, this, it's just insulting him. It's not that big of a deal, though. Huh. So, you did a yo mama joke, but you ended up turning the yo mama joke back on yourself by saying that even my mom thought you were ugly. Okay, that's cool. I guess you really don't know, like, comedy. Good to know. I don't really care that I insulted him. It's true. Okay, so that opened up. Head over here. There's a lot of loot lying around. Oh, who's this? Right, who is this over here?
All according to plan.
Oh, it's
Well,
it's her? It showed like there was a person standing here. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it was this person that it was highlighting.
I'll go ahead.
Let's not waste time. Now, I have no idea if once I leave this place, if I can come back. Like, if it's sort of like the Sword Lord Estate. Once I'm done with it, I'm done with it. So, hopefully I don't miss too much stuff. If it's stuff like with achievements and such, because Good Old Games has achievements, then I might have to come back at a later time to get them, or whatever. It's not that big of a deal to me, if I miss a few achievements here and there. I also have to sync up my achievements, because I don't think they're currently showing for whenever I unlock them. You better not crash on me, game. It's acting like it's gonna crash. There we go. I guess it had a lot to load. Okay, quickest routes through the maze. This is a pretty big map. Oh, by the way, I changed one thing in between sessions. I turned the bag off. Turns out there's a little toggle down here, and you can do this and also make it to where they have their class armor on, which I prefer. It matches her aesthetic over here with the bandages.
Let's try
Another
this.
obstacle. Did you see that?
Yeah. I think I can turn combat up faster too. Let me check that real quick. Gameplay, is there a speed? Turn that up a little bit. Just a little bit, make it easier to see stuff. Sorry, I know this is a waste of some time, but there we go. Turn this up just a bit, because it feels like they're a little too slow for me. If I wanted slow, I'd be doing the turn-based thing, but then the match would never end, pretty much. Each episode would basically be one fight. Shun? Shun, we will attack? Okay. I wish I could get a better look at what they look like. I mean, I can see the horns and tail on him, but I don't know what his thing is. He has an issue talking, though. Let's see. It kind of looks like a bat. I don't really know.
As it should be.
Anything over here? I know there was a door back there I could use, but...
Cross the
Do
wrong
not
mark.
waver.
Okay, yeah, that animation's a little bit faster now. Still wish I could zoom out further.
That's not far.
Is there nothing over here? Oh yeah, one other thing I forgot about. So last time, the amulet actually got identified when I leveled up, but I never actually looked at the amulet to see what it is. Huh. It allows her to conceal her alignment. That's interesting. I mean, can I even see what her alignment would have been to begin with? I think only I get to have the alignment thing. So here's my alignment. I don't see anything with her. Or him, or anyone. That seems to be... whatever, it's not a big deal. It seems to be a little weird. I guess she's evil then. If she's concealing her alignment, she has something to hide. There's literally nothing over here. Why did I come over here? Okay, whatever. I guess a little bit of XP. Can't talk to you, can't talk to you. I guess we're gonna go through this. Oh, one other thing. I picked up Bull Rush last time. I can't use it right now. I actually have to go up to them to use Bull Rush. What I was thinking about previously was the types of
This was simple enough.
types of damage. So with the ranged touch spells, you go through the armor, you use the touch AC. I'm not using ranged touch spells. I'm using the physical ones that use dex. With water, range I think is like the pyro ones or whatever the other elemental ones are. That's just Kineticist. Kineticist is weird like that.
Are the darkness. Into the fray.
So like for ranged touch spell, because it goes off of dex, I think. Well, not off dex, but with strength with dex, you would take like something like weapon finesse or whatever to maximize on the ranged touch spell. That's a little min-maxing that I'm not going to bother with. I'm just having fun. Okay, guys, let's fix our formation. I'm getting tired of this. Like, you all are really, really far away from each other at all times. Can I move people? Okay, I can move people. Yeah, I don't want to be up there. Let's do something like this. You in the front, she'll flank. There we go. That looks good to me because it's really hard to select them all in this situation. Take that. These are almost always worth taking because they are worth the weight. This one's a 1-for-1, but it weighs a lot, so I'm just gonna leave it on the ground.
All according to plan.
Oh, they changed this. I could either break it or I can just open it. Cool.
I hope you appreciate this.
Very cool. So this is the maze, I guess. It just looks like a dungeon to me.
Something.
Oh, that's cool. So you don't actually touch the trap, you touch the thing the trap is attached to. I kind of like that.
I am helpful.
It makes more
am I
sense.
As it should be.
Okay, right-click drag to do this. I'm gonna have to start doing that, I guess.
Enemy
You
approaching.
won't survive me.
I'll have to see about scroll speed because this is kind of slow for me. And turn that off so you can actually hit. It doesn't matter if you have that right now. Turn that on. What's that? Oh, that's his hand. Take that. Take the dagger, because it's 1-for-1, but it's light. That armor is tempting.
Call me again if you need to.
Okay. That armor's tempting, but I don't think I'm gonna pick it up, just cause.
Can't hide from me.
Found something hidden. Yeah, that's worth it. Thought it was a camping set for a second. I should just collect all. Perception check failed. Oh, there's something else in this room.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that looked like a recipe. Wait, no, that was an old map. Never mind. Never mind. Let's go.
What's that there?
I don't know, a chest.
That is not far.
That's an interesting... Okay. These are like real-world paintings. I can't place the names of them, though, but that's like... This is based off of a painting. I recall all of these paintings in real life in my art history class, but they're just like subtly different. That's interesting. But it's weird that they're arranged like this. I see there's spaces here, but why would they have two of the same paintings here? They're all like really strong different colors too, like a yellow, blue, red, and then yellow. Okay, whatever. I just happened to see that, caught my eye. Probably nothing, but we'll see.
Did we find trouble?
I'll cut you wide
They
open.
did.
It helps to hit the target. Come on. Thank you. The AC gets better later, and the hit chance. I'm not getting any of that. It's all junk. Yeah. Eh. It's 1 for 1, I suppose. See, if I had bags of holding and such, I wouldn't be this picky about what I get. Like, that's a really good deal. I don't know how javelins work in this game, if you throw them and they're gone, or if you can keep using them. It's better to do it like this now instead of wasting a bunch of time later, throwing away everything after I picked up everything. I just wish it would show the information faster. Because it's like I have to hover over it for like 3 seconds. Okay. Don't know what that is, but sure.
I am helpful, am I not?
Our victory is
Corrupted
certain.
mongrel. Are these the young people that they were talking about? And also, why was she so far behind everyone else? You were supposed to be at the front. Why was she at the front? Yeah, this maze doesn't really seem like a maze to me. It just seems like a demonic cult dungeon, considering they walked in and immediately we were met with cultist stuff. I don't want that happening again, so let's do this and this. Can't loot them. Okay. Take all that.
I hope you appreciate this.
Oh, sure, yeah. I definitely do.
You can trust me.
Yeah, no, you saying that makes me not trust you. Especially with your battle text where it's like, I'm gonna rip you apart and all that stuff. Yeah, no. It's obvious that something's wrong with you. And I like it.
I am helpful, am I not?
In due time.
Yeah. And yeah. Check the time. Oh yeah, it's only been about 30 minutes.
All according to plan.
Hopefully I can knock this out in this
No,
episode.
what's that?
You know what, I might as well just go the whole way anyway. Or as I need to.
Save the last one for me.
Glory.
Oh yeah? What do you want the last one for? I don't need this. Why do I have this selected? It's already... Okay. My bad. She's using her action, so that's another thing with Kineticist. If you do this, it gets rid of stuff. But I don't have any burn accumulation right now, so I don't actually need that. I don't know why I ticked that. I wasn't paying attention. My bad. Let's use this one first.
Can't hide from me.
Perception is so nice. Kinda wish it would just default to trying to pick the lock instead of wasting time. I'm not gonna break the lock if I have someone that can pick it. Before, if you wanted to break stuff like that, you'd actually have to select the attack thing and hover over it to attack the thing.
Do not waver.
Make every strike count.
The light take you.
Come on. I think I need to be like level 3 before I actually start hitting stuff, right?
What a find.
Okay. Using the torch. Alright. Guess there's a torch somewhere. Guess this is worth taking. You know, it'd be nice if they just carried some more, like, gold and none of this other stuff that they keep on them at all times, like random junk.
Victorious!
Wow, double crits. That's cool. Yeah, that's worth it. 65% chance.
I hope you appreciate
Nice.
this.
Good
I
odds.
found something.
Unidentified, huh? Crypt Raider's armor. Huh. That's interesting. I mean, I haven't seen any undead yet, but that's still interesting. Especially since it was a perception thing. So there was a good chance I would have missed it.
I am helpful, am I not?
Yes, you are, Yoda. I think I found everything. There's a door there. But let's look. Is there anything? There's this room over here too. Tell you what, it's been a while since I saved. Let's go ahead and save, because I don't want to have to redo all of that stuff. And maybe I can see, does anyone want this crypt armor? It's lower than what she has now. She gets more dex, but it doesn't matter with her. As for you, she'll lose 1 point in dex with it. The 1 point lost in dex would basically be pointless anyway, so go ahead and put that on. Doesn't matter that much. What if she has a cold rapier? Does she need anything else, or is a cold rapier better than... I think that's better than anything I can give her. Longsword. I feel like I picked up a cold iron sword. That was the one I picked up. What a glaive. Is this a two-handed weapon in this game, or a one-handed weapon? Two-handed. Whatever. I'm gonna put that back on, I guess. She's got a lot of junk on her. Okay, enough messing with this stuff. Let's just open this door and see what's in it.
What's that there?
Large water elemental. Yeah, about that.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
Good for you. Oh boy. Go ahead and do that.
I need to concentrate.
Yeah.
Becoming the distracted leads to becoming dismembered.
Go ahead and put Bless on. What else did I get? Cure Wounds. Air's Endurance. Get that, I guess. As far as potions go, Protection Chaos, Mage Armor. Oh boy. You don't really need the dex anyway. You're just gonna constantly get hit regardless. Oh, that's prayer, that's not bless. There we go.
No mistakes.
Go ahead and pop this. You failed. I thought I was supposed to use the scroll if it fails. That thing is just coming right over towards us. Is there anything else we can do? I don't know if Shield of Faith will stack with it, but I'll pop it, just cause. And you can go ahead and drink this too. I don't think Mage Armor stacks with that, I don't remember though. There's weird stacking things sometimes. I don't think we're ready for this, but hey, might as well try, right?
The spirits
Go
demand
get 'em.
your
Step on
blood.
their toes as well.
Oh, halfway done. Come on, guys, hit the thing.
So this
Oh, well. I think it's safe to say we aren't ready for this.
This is not my time. This was unexpected. This was unexpected.
Yeah.
Don't worry about me.
Yeah, about that. I'm not coming back into this room until I, like, do the rest of the dungeon. I might get, like, level 3 by then, and I'll have a better position to do this. But that was fast. That cleave, though, just completely cleared him out. Glad I saved before that and didn't waste a bunch of stuff. Keep track of that room. Alright, guys, go. Go faster. Run! I didn't heal up at the start, did I? Yeah, that's probably one thing. I didn't heal these two either. Oh well. With how much damage that thing did in one hit, I don't think it mattered.
Wide open.
Also feels weird with the scrolls. I thought if you failed a thing with the scroll, it would go away.
This will leave a bruise.
Maybe that's one of the settings with normal. I think I might turn that off if it is, because that's a little bit cheaty in my opinion. Oh, +1 protection. Yeah, that's a little bit cheaty in my opinion, because you could just keep trying over and over again, and that's not really fun. If you fail the check, you fail the check, and that's just how it should be. In fact, let me check that right now. I know it's adding to the time, but that actually does bother me if that is a thing. Auto levels on, so turn that off. Whatever on that. Huh. I guess that's not an option to turn off then. In that case, I'm not going to change anything. I've already told the companions not to do anything, so whatever. Let's see. Is this room over here? There looks like a door right there. Yeah, there's still only really these paintings here. Yellow, blue, red, yellow. Oh, you're about to die, aren't you? Oh, that's on others. Play on selves. Save a little money on potions.
I hope you appreciate this.
See, what I need for that is like a protection from outsiders or aberrations or whatever for that water elemental. Maybe also a protection of energy. I don't remember what all it is, but it's from the water plane, then protection from water. I mean, from outsiders. But outsiders might just mean demons and tieflings and all them. There was something this way.
As it should be.
Wish I could just take the armor off of that.
Did we find trouble? No.
Get the wizard. Don't let that thing cast. Come on. Junk, junk, junk. Yeah, take all that stuff. I am noticing that it's giving me a lot of inflict wounds scrolls while I'm in here. Oh, and I also want to mention, I went back and saw the footage, and in fact, the person at the start of the game does use inflict wounds on me. They don't use cure
Oh, what
wounds.
is that?
So, that was a nice touch.
Can't hide from me.
Is this... No, that's not the torch. Okay, whatever.
I am helpful, am I not?
Yeah, they mentioned something about a secret door behind a torch, so I thought that was maybe it. So there's multiple secret doors behind torches. Oh, there's a cold iron longsword. Guess that's a good time to give it to her. There you go. A little bit of an upgrade. Come on, run faster. Alright, we might as well pop some potions.
That is not far.
Cleric,
The
get the
spirits
cleric.
demand your blood.
Victory is certain!
The inheritor guides my blade.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Now, I'm just in normal mode, so that's that water elemental or whatever. Is that supposed to be like a secret boss or something with how hard it hits? Because on normal, that's kind of weird that you'd get pretty much one shot like that. Nothing, 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 nothing. Get this way. It's locked. Oh yeah, there we go. I guess that's the way out? Alright, go do the... Don't! You're an idiot. Whatever. Trap's gone. I thought that they would path around it. They don't path around it. They just walk right over them. I'll have to keep that in mind. So far, this does not look like a maze at all. This is just some dungeon. Now we're at medium encumbrance. Okay. I'll have to be a little bit more mindful with what I pick up then. Sometimes I click the thing and it's just not recognizing that I'm clicking the item. It's weird. I'm also noticing, like, every now and then my mouse will go from here to way over here all at once.
In due time.
Save the last one for
It'd just
me.
be some, pretty much day 1, day 2 jitters. Are you gonna hit the thing?
I'm all right.
Yeah, no you're not. You're about to die. What are you doing? Get in there and do damage. Jeez. They're in here fighting, meanwhile my character's just walking around out here even though they have range.
This one was beyond me.
By how much? I should be able to do that. Why are you doing it again?
Helpful, am I not?
Okay, I don't really like that. See, in the previous game, if you failed a check, that was it. You had to come back later and try again. Or use another character. In this, it seems you could just keep trying. I guess you can take a 20. Just seems weird. Maybe people were complaining about that and they changed it, but I kind of like the old way with that. Makes it to where having like skill monkeys that have everything makes sense. Now it's like, well, I could just have low rolls and just keep rolling until I get a 20. These are different ones. Come on, hit the thing. The first thing I drop is probably going to be one of those suits of armor.
Found something.
That's a really nice piece of armor.
I hope you appreciate this.
There's a lot of loot everywhere down here, but not a lot to really care about. Ooh. Is that going to be as hard as the other one? This time, let's heal up. I'm not going to use the other stuff just because I might want to save that for the actual water elemental. But I am going to go ahead and save.
You won't survive another obstacle.
Because I would have to redo everything just because that's one thing. Come on, hit the thing. And that wasn't as bad. Maybe I just got really unlucky with the last thing, and I should probably have spaced them out to where they weren't side by side when that cleave came down. Because that probably didn't help. Nothing in here. Weird. Is this it? Are we done with this so-called maze that isn't really a maze at all? There's a trap on this floor. I can see the thing right there.
I am helpful. Am I not?
You are not. Stop asking.
Let me draw the first blood.
Good. Bow's always useful. I really just want to hit the collect all button to save time, but it wastes time in the long run. Alright, what do we have here? That was all the main loot, I think, but we got this thing. So we just... Oh, 4-digit. What was that thing? What was that thing? Was it over here? Because that was weird. Where was it? I'm talking about the paintings. Because I looked around while I was walking, and I did not see any other paintings like that anywhere else. And I feel like that was a clue. Because they do stuff like that. Where is it, though? Okay, it's not here. It's not here. It should be... I don't want to walk all the way back here just for that. It was something like yellow, red, blue, red or something. No, it had 2 yellows in it. Let's try that, okay? Just teleport back and maybe that's the combination. Yellow, red, green, yellow? Is that it? Yellow, red, blue, yellow? So I know it had 2 yellows in it. Alright, maybe the other way around. There we go. Okay, so it was the paintings. I thought that was a little weird that they had paintings on the wall. Okay, what's going on? Cutscene? Thought it was weird they had paintings on the wall for no reason. Radiance, the sword of the great whatever. Danielle? I guess I have to keep an eye out for the stuff like that. Is it a +1 sword? Because that's not that special, to be honest. Well, I can't use swords, so if you want it, you can have it. Okay, let's keep going. I think it gave it to me. Saw something at the bottom that said Radiance. Okay, so it's a masterwork and cold iron. So that's a decent combo. Oh, here, yeah, you can have that. Not that good, to be quite honest. Hopefully we can, like, enchant it later or whatever to make it actually worthwhile.
I am helpful, am I not?
Alright, was there anything on this side? Yeah, we're getting to the 1 hour mark now. If not already past it. So, I might save the water elemental for next time or the very, very end if there's something else. Hopefully I can come back here if I can't actually beat it now. That fight doesn't feel like something I can beat right now. It might be, but it doesn't feel like it. I might just sneak in there and see if it has stuff in there that I can steal and just leave it alone. Oh, hold on, hold on.
Always be ready for the worst.
Alright, get in there, meatbag. Okay, so we can skirt around traps like that. Cool. As long as she doesn't accidentally hit the thing.
The spirits guide me.
I like how they changed the traps.
I hope
It's a
you
little bit more,
appreciate
but
this.
it's a nice addition. Let's go ahead and save. It's been a while. Okay.
Did we find trouble? No, they did.
Oh, I turned off tutorials too, by the way. Forgot to mention that earlier. At least I thought I did. Why are tutorials still showing up if I thought I turned them off? Just saying that these things have damage reduction, which isn't really a factor until later. Just take everything. Cool. Alright, before I go in there, I want to make sure everyone's topped off, because this seems like a boss chamber. We're in like a blood rich. Why am I doing that? Don't do that. Oh my goodness, I was using these on her. Actually, I don't think it let me. I think it was like, you don't want to do that. So, yeah. Why don't you use these scrolls on yourself then? Yep. There she goes. I was wondering when she'd take the damage. Oh well. That's a fun waste of some potions, I guess. But yeah, this place wasn't really a maze. This is just like a mini stronghold. I don't know what they were talking about by a maze, why they can't get out of here. Before I go any further too, I should put those scrolls back on me. Just in case I need some. Oh, sphere. Eh. Oh, can you learn these? It had your name on there for some reason. Oh wait, you have a spell book, don't you? Don't you? Yeah, you do. I forgot all about that. Summon Nature's Ally. Can I put that in there, please? Thank you very much. Action from alignments. I don't remember what elementals' alignments are. Okay. It's good to know about. Completely forgot about that, so I'm gonna have to rest. Hopefully I can rest in here somewhere. Anyway, let's go ahead, go inventory, and just in case this is something, that on you. You don't need it. What is that? Other step. Huh. That on you as well. Okay, let's go.
As it should be.
So it's just one of those basic demons that were all over the place earlier. Okay. I'm just gonna spacebar through this because it seems like they have long pauses for no reason. Eat the flesh. That's a little iffy. And now I'm down here, cool. So we rush down here because we don't like seeing what we see, I suppose. Alright, so here I can go with the demon path, I guess. Succumb to rage. Or I can seize this. I mean, I'm gonna pick this. I'm not gonna keep the angel path anyway. It's not that big of a deal to me. So I don't really mind if the demon path gets locked. Was he? He ran away. I figured we would fight him. Oh well. There you are. It's about time you showed up. Wait, really? Yeah, so she's a traitor.
The last one for me.
Cool.
This should do it.
Go after the traitor first. First off, that.
I'm wounded.
Okay.
This was not what planned.
Can someone take down this stupid archer? Jeez. That archer, though. I should have taken her down first, but for some reason... Whatever, that one guy couldn't take her down.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Can I cure myself, please? Because I wasn't able to previously. Use the potion, please. Use the potion. Come on. Jeez. She got knocked out before she had a chance.
You are today's sacrifice.
Sacrifice? What are you talking about? That wasn't that bad of a fight, but if I would have known this, next time I play this, I'm gonna take all her gear away. That way she has to punch me
Well,
instead of using a bow.
Are you going to finish me off? It's not exactly unexpected.
What else are we supposed to do with you? You're not just a traitor, you're a monster. The young ones believed you, and you lured them to a demon and watched them eat human flesh.
I was trying to make them strong. What have you done for them? What were you doing?
I led by example. I trained. I tried to become stronger so I could go to the surface and maybe do something worthwhile with my stupidly short life. And I will do it. I might be the one to bring our whole tribe to the surface. But you? Why would you want any power that turns you into a monster? These young guys and girls, they trusted you. And they were turned into mindless animals, ready to eat corpses at a demon's command.
I went through the same ritual as them, and I didn't become an animal. I
You already were one.
conquered my anger. The anger that has been building and building in every one of us for decades. Unlike you, I have no intention of just lying down and politely accepting death. I will rise above all this, while you'll still be stuck with your pride, chewing on rats.
It's gone. It was just there, and now it's gone. It's gotta be.
If she
That
had
was
been
branded.
marked by the abyss, do you think some nobody priests will be able to help? No, the demons have branded this Uplander, and judging by the smell of the blood pouring from her chest, the demons will be able to find her wherever she goes. And they'll find you, too. Better to
That's fine.
serve a strong master than to eke out an existence in a dark hole with no hope. I am of the Neathers. Our lives are short, but we are hardier than humans. I realized a long time ago that I was capable of more than this life offered. And I follow whomever is the strongest.
I thought
That makes you
were
weak.
better than that. I thought you were proud of your heritage, but you're willing to crawl on your belly before anyone who's even a little bit stronger than you. You're not a mongrel. You're a cave slug. You have no understanding of the meaning of family or tribe.
Oh, so now you think you know everything about me. You're one of the best hunters in the tribe. It benefited me to ingratiate myself with you. So I acted in a way that pleased you. Savamelek is always in need of new servants. You'd make as good a servant as anyone else, and then... once you've gone missing...
But then why did you come with me to look for the...
So I could kill you quietly if you found it and stop you taking it to the village, you idiot. I would have told everyone that you got caught in a cave-in. But then the Uplander showed up and I had to change my plans.
Okay.
Yes. Hosilla found me in the caves. I was lost and hungry. And she offered me a choice. Die as a nobody, or live, and gain the power to change everything. Savamelek tore off a piece of an Azimar priestess's thigh. A big, juicy piece. More meat than I'd ever received in the tribe. That was the first time I knew what it was like to be happy. To have a full belly. I swore to myself that it would always be that way. Then the madness and rage took over. I came very close to turning into an animal, no better than the weaklings you saw in the maze. But I am strong. I mastered my...
You should have chosen death. Dying's better than living like that.
You're saying I should have died that day, Lamb. But then who would have listened to your feeble jokes? Who would have showed you the best caves for hunting? Who would have made you a man?
So you already knew where to hunt, but you're complaining that you never had food? Sounds like you're a horrible hunter.
I would have been fine without all that. And without you. Your death will make the world a slightly better place, Wenduog.
It was simple. I lured those I deemed worthy into the maze. To the rest, I told stories of the horrors of the maze, making them stay away. It all hung in the balance when the cave walls shuttered, and many of the young ones decided that the time of their great exodus had come. I had no doubt that Hosilla would dispatch a dozen young Neathers easily. But what would become of the maze if all the tribes poured in? So when Lan ran off looking for the Angel's sword, I went after him. Not to help him, but to make sure that the sword never reached Neathholm. It's a pity that you got involved and stopped me from killing him. But then again, the evening gong has not yet been struck.
You sicken me.
Let's see if she wants to join.
No. You need idiots like Lan, do-gooders like that nice lady in her nice armor. It makes you weak, and I don't follow weak people.
The lady in the nice armor already beat you down once, and she'll do it again. You can be sure of that.
I understand why you're with them. First, you went along with Lan, a fool and a dreamer, by showing Soul the light of heaven. Then you interrupted the ritual with your so-called holy light, not even considering what that would lead to. Weak-willed fools always flock together.
And that's why you went to a demon.
Oh, so you think we're weak, Wendewalk? Tell me, which of us is crawling in the dirt right now? Sucking up to strong people hasn't turned you into a conqueror. It's turned you into a pathetic piece of trash.
Thank you, Lan. Thank you.
The final gong hasn't struck yet, Lan. But when it does, you'll regret being such a gullible fool.
So I could kill her right now, I think. Or I could just make her leave. I want to see what happens if she shows back up. She might try and assassinate us or whatnot, but it's more interesting than just taking her out now. So...
Do you think
I
like looking at you, Uplander? I'll just wait till you're asleep, and then I'll slit your throat. No matter where you are.
Sounds good with me. It'll bring her back to the story.
But next time, she won't get away. Damn it, Wendu. Why'd you have to go and... Anyway, there's no point crying over spilt milk. Give me a couple of minutes. I'll bring the chief and the rest. I need to clear my head.
Okay. Nice. I always have to ask her about the leg. Okay, let's just get out of here already. Item received, cultist dispatch. What is that? Okay. Cool. So, what I'm gonna do, this is a very good point to wrap up at. Go ahead and loot stuff, I suppose. This is a good part to wrap up at. And I'm gonna go ahead and head on back to where that elemental was to see if I can possibly take it out. And if I can't take it out, I'll just stealth by it. I think I can rest in here. Maybe, hopefully. And yeah, I'll just try that. So this is Krim signing out. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and comment below with what you'd like to see next.